friends, Mrs. Taima here. Welcome to day 12 of module 2. Yesterday, you and Mrs. Spears worked on finding key details to support a topic statement or a main topic. Then you practice writing your own topic statement on a paragraph that you read with Miss Spears. Today, we are going to start out our lesson with Miss Spears looking at the back of our book. So if you have not done so already, now would be a great time for you to get your book. If you don't have a copy of the book, that's okay. Miss Spears will put a copy of it. She'll show a picture of it on the screen while she's talking about it. But if you want one in front of you to follow along, that's fine too. She is going to look at the back of the book to help you answer our content framing question, which is what do pictures and illustrations reveal to us? So get ready and let's get ready to learn.
Hello, first grade friends, and welcome back to Wit and Wisdom in Sync. My name is Tanisha Spears, and I'm excited to jump into our lesson. But before we do, let's make sure you have your materials ready. For this lesson, you will need a copy of the text, Me, Jane, if you have it. You'll need handout 2A, the topic sandwich chart, if you have that. You'll need your Wit and Wisdom in Sync journal and a pencil. We will also use assessment 12A, the focusing question task 2, but I will show that to you on the screen and we'll review it together. Pause the video now if you need to gather your materials. In previous work, you had an opportunity to use the buttons and boxes routine to identify key details and main topics, and you had a chance to write a topic statement. Today, you will begin analyzing the illustrations and photographs and start to work on your informative paragraphs. When we started this book, Me, Jane, we were focusing on this question: how did Jane Goodall make discoveries about animals? And today you'll start to write about how Jane made discoveries about animals. But first, let's look at the question that will frame our work for today. That question is, what does looking at illustrations and photographs reveal to us? I'll say it one more time. What does looking at illustrations and photographs reveal to us? So today we'll examine an illustration and photograph from the back cover of the text to learn more about Jane Goodall. Listen carefully as I read the excerpt on the back cover. Here is the story of a little girl named Jane who dreamed of a life helping animals and grew up to help change the world. Think for a minute. What do you see in the illustrations on the back cover? Share with your learning partner. Did you notice how the illustrations show Jane when she was a little girl? And maybe you noticed the outline of the leaves in the middle. And in the book, we read about how Jane studied plants too. What do you see on the photograph on the back cover? Share with your learning partner. Did you notice that the photograph shows a picture of Jane when she's grown up? Now think, what did you learn about Jane by looking at the illustrations and the photograph? Share with your learning partner. I wonder, did you talk with your learning partner about how Jane loved her stuffed animal chimpanzee when she was little? And the photograph shows Jane with a real chimpanzee when she's older. Maybe you talked about how the photograph shows how Jane's dream came true. One of the really cool things I love about books is that there is a lot to learn from both the words and the images in the book. Let's think about Me, Jane, for example. Looking closely at the illustrations and the photograph help us learn more about Jane. And next, you'll have an opportunity to show what you know about Jane by planning an informative paragraph about her.